So after our live session today, and now with Coco talking, I now genuinely believe this is Anthony's last warning. This is it. There's no one else that can warn him. We ain't talk to him. Ambra said what you need to say. You understand? We here on the channel have said what we need to say. And now it's time for Coco. This is it. This is his last chance.
We have connected in ways that I never thought possible. You know you never saw this coming.
True.
But I have an utmost respect for that woman because she is trying her best to forgive you. And that ain't got nothing to do with her loving you. That ain't got nothing to do with her heart. That is the God in her.
That is true. A regular woman would not have gone through this with Anthony, as I've said before. This is something that and I have to give her credit. I really and truly have to give Amber credit because something like this, a woman just wouldn't should have been gone. Women have been gone for less than this. That's the point.
Seeing you past all of your mess and forgiving you with all her might. So I need you to understand something, baby. God ain't playing with you this time. You cannot toy with that woman again, Anthony. If there is an inkling in you that is not serious about carrying this through and being the man and the husband you need to be, step.
Thank you very much. Well said, Coco. That's exactly what I've been saying as well too. I know people say O'Neill, you know what I mean? O'Neill, we know, we believe, but O'Neill, we're not so sure we believe in love. Guys, I believe in love as well too. But I also understand nonsense and I can see BS. I can see BS when I see it. I see it. I know it when I see it. And the way how Anthony has been moving a lot of BS. There's no intention with his movements. Like I said before, going straight toward the bedroom, with your wife after doing all of these things is not a move that I would have done. That's not enough for a woman like Amber.
Because let me tell you something. God does give us grace, baby. Oh, yes, all day. But God is also a vengeful God. And when we keep disregarding that grace, keep disregarding that forgiveness, because we all fall short, baby. We do. We all fall short. But he forgives us. But if you keep playing with him, keep playing with that grace, honey, when he kicks in that vengeance, ain't nothing you can do, baby.
That's true. And some people forget that. Some people try and play around all the time. I think it is, yet again, I think, as I said before, this may be just, God speaking through Coco to Anthony to let him know that this is his last chance, his last warning as far as things is concerned. Because you can see it in his eyes. I'm telling you, there is a level of fakeness that you can sniff when you look at Anthony. Something about him just rings home. Hey, I'm just here for the money. I don't know what it is, but me just smell it.
And if you're going to play with that woman another time, honey, the wrath that's going to come down on you ain't going to come from me, ain't going to come from Amber, ain't going to come from Sheila or her crazy mama. It's going to come from him. And that's a wrath you can't run from, honey. You'd rather have karma than that wrath. So I am speaking to you from my heart as a woman, but also the love I have for you. Please know that every move you make from this moment has to be intentional.
This reminds me of the moment just before the entire fiasco burst apart with the Shayla and the Amber and the baby thing. Y'all remember when Coco did the same speech stream at the poolside? Don't y'all feel like it has the same energy, it has the same feel? Everything feels the same. It's almost like we've been here before. We've seen Anthony in this position before. And when they talk to him and they tell him whisk it off. Try and remember, just go back into your memory and remember when she sat by the poolside, when them called the mental institution on Diesel. Remember that scene.
It has to be real, has to be honest, and you have to be fully committed because you cannot hurt that woman again. God will not allow it, baby. Do you understand me? Do you hear me?
I do.
Okay. You should hear me, baby, because you don't want that wrath, baby. You hear me? I love you. And I'm proud of you. If you for real and you want to get your wife back, then boy, you get your wife back. But don't you play with it. You hear me?
Coco has resented, she has presented my sentiments. If you want a woman, go for her. But if you really don't want her, leave her alone. Leave her alone and allow her to peace. Make she go find somebody else. Allow the woman to find somebody else. Don't play with the woman's heart. Stop playing games with my heart, with my life, with my heart. But seriously, guys, it feels like the moment where Coco was speaking to him before the Shayla thing came out. Remember when Diesel said, your husband is sleeping with that? You remember that? It reminds me of this moment. Coco had a moment like this before with Anthony, and he did not follow through. Well, let's see. Let's see if this time it's different and he's going to follow through and he's no longer, going to do what he's doing and him for real. Let's see it, And let's see if he's real and true for real. I don't believe he's for real. I can smell the BS, and I think Coco is smelling the BS. But what she's doing, she's calling out the BS that she's smelling. But I smell the BS. I can smell the BS. Look on his face. I look in his eyes. There's a level of scaredness. There's also a level of deceit. Looking like, hey, I don't care what y'all are saying. I'm going to do what I want to do because I am the master manipulator and I am the master of the chessboard. And I have to show you that I can do all these things and get away with it. And people who think like that with no repercussions at all tend to just keep doing the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. Listen, it's no different. Why should they do something different? If you don't get a correction, why should you think any differently? Why? Why should you think any differently? Those are the questions I've been asking myself every single time I observe how Anthony is moving. There has been no repercussions for everything that he has done. He has not gotten any full repercussions. The only thing that has happened is that Shayla abused him a couple times. That is the only thing that has happened. But nothing big and drastic has happened to him, and he's been able to run away from that. And what we know of repercussions is generally when you're getting it, when you're getting karma, you can't escape the karma. You have to sit down and take it. None of that has happened yet to Anthony, in my estimation. But you know what? Like Punctuous Pilot, I'm washing my hands clean. Like I said before, I'm washing my hands clean of Anthony. I know, trust me, I want to see the marriage work. I hope O'Neill is incorrect. I'm going to have a report. Otherwise, I hope say, my commentary have a report on Anthony's, betrayal. I hope so. I hope so O'Neill wrong and O'Neill have to come in and can get to come tell good tales, and have a good laugh with him red cup. You understand? I hope that this is what can happen. But as of right now, I smell the bass, and I think Coco is smelling the bass too. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.